Hey guys, this is what if Deku had Luffy's power part 2. What did I leave off in part 1? I left off where Deku was rushing in to save Momo, if I'm correct. I'm tripping, I just watched the video to see, but I think that's where I am. I don't want to start the video again on my other video, but continuing. Deku rushes in to save Momo, and as he's rushing in, I'm gonna say, how should I do this? I want to be flashy. I'm gonna say he ran in and Gatlin everything away, and then stretched in his arm and then picked up Momo and ran away. Yeah, that's flashy enough. But the Gatlin, sorry if I'm talking too low. My whole family asleep. But the Gatlin knocks back. Let's say the Gatlin knocks back Rubble, and the Rubble goes flying into the robot, which would be killing the 0-pointer. So Deku get rescue points. He also destroyed the 0-pointer. Boom, 2-1. But Deku takes Momo to Recovery Girl. She gets healed up, and that's pretty good. Deku heads home after trying to get in. But the Luffy sides of him taken, and when he gets home, he's really hungry, and he says he wants some type of meat. Well, I ain't gonna make him exactly like Luffy. I'm gonna just say he wants food. It don't have to be exactly meat, but I don't know if I said this, but I'm gonna. I don't know if I said this in part 1, but I'm gonna give Deku one for all. Have I gave it to him? No. I haven't gave it to him. The little video recording thing is gonna say at the end from All Might, meet me behind the school. No, that sounds kind of pedophile. It's gonna say meet me. Yeah, my phone's gonna go dead. It's gonna say meet me at the beach. Cause didn't he clean it? If I didn't say he cleaned it last, what if he cleaned it is gone without All Might there? Degama Beach. So Deku goes and meet All Might at Degama Beach, and All Might's waiting there inside his small might form. When Deku walks up, since I don't think Deku saw his small might form, he was wondering who this dude was. Then All Might buff right now. Deku had a little bit of a freak out, but he was like, "That's kind of cool." And then All Might explained the whole battle with All for One, and then All Might says, "I want to transfer my quirk to you." And then Deku didn't really know how to feel with this, so he just said, "What?" And then All Might explained. But I'm gonna say current Deku, since Luffy's body is mad durable, I'm gonna say current Deku can use about 50%, no problem. And if he really pushes, 60. His full calorie is gonna be red instead of green. Continuing the story. All Might gives pass over one for all to Deku, and after that, it was pretty easy sailing. After that, Deku trains with All Might how to use the quirk. Of course, All Might doesn't really help that much because he's mostly meathead, but All Might got some brains. Something up there. But after all the training, like 5 hours of training, Deku heads back home and gets ready to go to UA. On the morning of his first day to UA, Deku runs into, I'm gonna say he runs into a villain inside the back alley. And yes, this is gonna be the airy part because I want to make it sooner because I have plans in store, aka I have a good ship. Yes, it's gonna be Momo, a very, very lucky girl. he can stretch every part of his body. Whatchamacallit? But continuing the story, Luffy sees Eri runs out all bandaged up, and then instantly, since I said he has her instincts, he grabs her and run off. Now you see, now you see what happens is Overhaul see Deku running away, but he doesn't lead a chase because he know he's too fast, and this made Overhaul pretty mad. So he just I must say the little alleyway he was in, he destroyed that. He he just completely utterly destroyed it. Then he just walked away. As Deku grabbed Eri and ran away, he ran the UA, but by the time he got to UA, Eri was already too attached to Deku because Deku questioned Eri on the way there. And then got the name and all that and what happened to her. But I'm gonna say, since this is like a 2-year Eri's like 5 in canon, so she'll be 3 now, so she wouldn't really know that much. But she'll be able to tell, like she'll be like, my arms hurt from them stabbing me. She'll say some stuff like that. But she won't be that cut up. She'll probably be like the beginning of her getting stabs and stuff. But continuing the story. He takes Eri to UA and then takes it to Principal Nezu's office. Nezu really thinks and examines the girl, and then they don't know about Eri from the Yakuza, so they just think it's a girl that Deku saved. So with Nezu permission, Deku takes Eri under his control. For now, keep in mind it's Luffy and Deku. And then Deku's still really responsible. It's just he gets lazy or dumb sometimes because of Luffy's side. But continuing the story. My bad, I'm trying to think on the spot. But Eri and Deku become really good friends. But I'm going ahead of myself. Going back to the first day when he got there with Eri, he took Eri to class with him. I'ma just say they allowed it. And then Aizawa was like, where the kid come from, as he came in looking like a, what are they called? I forgot, but he came inside like the sleeping bag. But Aizawa didn't really care that much. They went down to do the quirk apprehension test. Isn't that what it's called? And I'm gonna say Deku placed last place on purpose because he has too good of a heart to let anybody else go. But Aizawa saw too much promise in him, so he stayed. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I want somebody to leave. I'm gonna make it Invisible Girl. Cause honestly, what does she do inside the show? She's basically just a background character. Cause you really don't see her that much. And I'm gonna let Mineta stay, cause Mineta, he's been through hardships in all other weathers. He's always the one getting knocked out. Alright, but continuing the story. Momo be like, it was all mind trick, and you thought everybody knew. Well, no, she says I thought it was a mind trick. He was being for real, and then Deku be like, they all make mistakes, and they both smile at each other. You know what I'm doing here? Try to hide them. Go. But continuing the story. Oh man, I'm a little sick. Sorry, my nose running a little bit. But they get back to class and they go to the next class. And Jesus Christ, I am sorry. I am very sorry. It's my that is my notification. I'm sorry, it's so loud. My laptop turned off. My Discord came through. But hold on, let me just turn my notifications down. Notifications down. Okay, there we go. Continuing. Where was I? Oh yeah, they go to the next class, which is the class with All Might. As All Might says, I'm walking through the door like a normal person, which obviously he's not. But yet again, All Might notices the child, and then like he gets a little concerned because he's thinking, has Deku already have a child? But you know their hair don't look too similar, so he doesn't really stress about it. Plus Nezu already told all the teachers, you know, not to worry about it. Okay, you know, I'm gonna just get to the point where everybody want to hear. Okay, let's do like the teams, the villain. What's it called? I think it's the villain hero test, something like that. That All Might does. But I'm gonna just go ahead and get the teams. I'm gonna put Momo and Deku as heroes, and I'm gonna put Bakugo and Todoroki. I'm gonna put them two. I don't know if I said this in the first part, but I don't really know. Did I give Bakugo? No. I remember. Bakugo and Deku are on a mutual respect. They're just average. Todoroki, he doesn't really care. Momo, she's more than average. But continuing, Deku gives Eri to Momo, and then Deku rushes in. As Deku's running in, he runs into Bakugo, which is blowing up hallways. But as soon as Bakugo hit the corner, he got folded. Like man, got two toes folded. Like I don't really think what y'all expect. This is a pistol. He used pistol. I don't think he'll survive that. It was directly to the face. His ankles got broken and it just wasn't good. Cause like okay, if he couldn't dodge fast enough. Cause soon as he hit the corner, he got pistoled. I'm sorry if y'all don't like that. But he got folded because I want to make this quick. And then I honestly think Deku will be able to handle this really fast, considering Bakugo kind of light work. Kinda. As Deku running up the building, he finally gets to the villain's room where Todoroki has froze the floor. But instead of him freaking out, he just grabs onto the roof and starts climbing. But Todoroki already thought of this and started like throwing up ice shards and stuff. And eventually Deku almost get impaled, but he dodged off a little bit. And wait a minute, no, you know what? I'm gonna put the hockey I said he has to use. He turns on the hockey in a certain point where he was finna get stabbed, and it broke. And then with the shock of what happened, gave Deku a couple second boost to punch Todoroki in the face, which sent him flying, and Deku grabbed the bomb, giving the heroes the victory. Keep in mind, Momo, not Momo. Momo was outside setting up cannons just in case Deku needed help, so she wasn't useless. At least like 10-10. Around here I don't say Sakura useless because she got more screen time than a pig, so she gets some type of respect. 10-10 is useless in my opinion, but I still like 10-10 as a character. Continuing the story after that, hold up. hold up. I gotta remember correctly what happened after that. Wait a minute. Hold up. After the heroes versus villains. After the heroes versus villains, don't they like go home? Then it's a USJ attack. Okay, before the USJ attack, I'm gonna give it about like 2 days for like Eri and Deku to bond, and I'm gonna tell you what they did. So like Deku just like okay, so first thing, Deku took Eri home after the full day, and his mom had a little freak out because why is my child bringing home a little girl, my male child bringing home a little girl. But after explaining, she calms down and accepts it, and then basically they just all like a little family. Eri Eri calls Deku Papa and calls his mom Grandma. I'm gonna say that because Eri's like 3, not that old. But they go out for ice cream for them 2 days and just have a good time. Now USJ attack. I'm gonna say for safety issues, I'm gonna say Eri was not at the USJ attack. She was at the house with Izuku's mom. But here go the thing. 2 things gonna be happening at the same time. Okay. During the USJ attack, they walk in, Kirishima say, whoa, they got fake villains also, and then real villains. As Aizawa goes down the fight, I'm gonna say overhaul. I'm sorry. All you who like Izuku's mom, I'm so sorry. But do you really think overhaul would, in an anger spare her? Like I don't think so, cause the man really killed the dude and rebuilt them, and he wasn't even mad. When he got mad at Deku, he transformed into a whole beast, bro. I honestly don't think she would get any type of mercy. So this is what happened. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. During the USJ attack, Overhaul finds Deku house, kills Izuku mom by popping her like a balloon, blood all over the wall. And then he leaves a little note saying, I took Eri back. And then he took Eri. Keep in mind, Izuku doesn't know nothing about this yet, cause he's helping Aizawa. And then this is where I'm gonna let Izuku shine. Because after a dark moment like that, he needs this shine. Because keep in mind, all this happened at the same time. So like, I'm gonna say Shigaraki went ahead and brought out the Nomu, because like they couldn't split up the class, because the class. I'm gonna say Deku grabbed everybody and moved them before the portal happened, and then Bakugo jumped on a guy sooner, so he couldn't teleport. And then at the same time. What's his name? Todoroki was on top of him, giving him frostbite. Yeah, that sounds nice. But I'm gonna say Shigaraki went ahead and allowed the Nomu, and the same thing happened to Aizawa. But like Deku jumped in with Armakin Hockey on both of his hands, using 50% of One for All, and did a Gatlet. It was keep in mind, he's gonna get Gear 2, Gear 3, and Gear 4. And maybe a Gear 5. A fan made Gear 5. Maybe. But he's in base right now doing that. And then basically the results was Nomu shock absorption being being overloaded. Just like how All Might had to do it, it sent him flying out. But instead of him going out too far, Deku grabbed him, stretched out his hand, grabbed him, and slammed him back into the ground, killing the Nomu. Well, I ain't gonna say he died, cause in canon he didn't die from All Might, and then All Might had to try really hard to kill him. Well, not really hard, but he had to try. I'm gonna say he just was knocked out, And by that time, Ida had already came back with the heroes, and everything got settled. As everybody cheering for their victory, and Shigaraki them running and retreating, Deku gets a call from the police, and he gets told what happened to his mother and what happened to Eri. This enrages him and also makes him sad. He 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 vows to get revenge. Basically, he says he wants Overhaul Head. Now it's been 20 minutes, so what happens next? Don't you guys want to know? Does Izuku gets Overhaul Head or nah? Trust me, the battle's gonna be very interesting. Too bad y'all can't hear it right now. Part 3 should be out in 2 days. Sorry, I got exams coming up, so I've been focusing more on that than this. But part 3 should be up soon. Have a good day.